Hello again. My name is Sthembile and this is The Missing Element. Thank you for joining me. Please do subscribe to my channel and click that button for any notification of my videos, and please do comment or share the videos if you like the topic that we're talking about. Thank you. So today we're talking about how to deal with failure successfully. Most people in life have failed. Most successful people in life, they fail once or twice, more than 30 times. But the trick is now knowing how to deal with failure when it comes in your life. Number one, it's to accept that you have failed. That acceptance takes off a very heavy load in your life. Because now once you accept that you have failed, you're taking yourself out of the guilty trip and of the shame that you might be feeling. You know, people go through shame to the point that they hide themselves in the house, in the room, and now limiting themselves to get help, limiting themselves to start over again because they don't want people to know that they have failed in certain things. But not knowing that, you're hiding yourself from that and not accepting that you have failed, you are actually limiting yourself in elevating in life. So first things first, accept that yes, girl, you have failed dismally, and now we need to get out of this guilt trip and see what life has for us. It might be difficult, but that is a very first step that you need to take. And sometimes to a point that you have to go back to people and say, hey guys, I failed in this. How do I do this again? You fail in a relationship and you say, I'm not going back there again. I'm not going back to relationships. But are you gonna die alone? I don't think so. So you have to go back. You have to accept that I have failed and take responsibility of the part that you have played in that failure of a relationship, a business deal, or either your career. People, they don't want to take responsibility. It takes two to tango. You fail in a relationship and it always no, it's not my fault, it was his fault. But what did you learn from there? The shame of accepting that, okay, yes, the relationship failed. It's not only him that is going to take the shame. You also need to go to take the shame of you are coming from a failed relationship. How do you move forward? You see. And then now number two now is going through the process again. For me, that is the most difficult. It's easy for me to start a project, but now to go through the same thing again of learning now how to do this thing now right. You find other people that you're teaching them how to do something and they say, I know, but I know how to do this one. I've done this thing before. But why do you come to me to learn something but you've done this thing before? Accept that you have failed and keep quiet and let people guide you on how to do things now in a right way. And then sometimes it might mean now you have to go back to your juniors and ask them, guys, how do you do this? Do not be afraid of what people are going to say. Do not be afraid of the process, because the process is going to help you now not to redo the same mistakes again. Because one thing that I've learned, life, or let me say the universe, has a funny way of bringing the same challenge into your life up until you learn on how to deal with it. With me is learning on how to deal with certain people's personality. There's certain people that I actually just run away from because they seem too bossy to me, or they seem, all over my face. I just avoid them, and somehow they always come my way. And last year I decided, I'm just gonna face this person and see what happens. And guess what? I learned on how to deal with that specific human being, and that person had a key to elevate my business. And from that process, I learned to say, if I run away from certain things in life, I'm not gonna learn and I'm not gonna grow as a person. So I think that is also going to help you. It has helped me. Thank you so much for joining me, and see you again next time.